Hey everyone, this is Driflooney. Welcome back to more of this Animal Forest Diaries. Just to stop by with those memes making for the next video of this weekend. Let's get on. Week 3, April 21st, 2024, iHeart64. Well, iHeart64 is definitely right. Just for all that measurements of all that stuff. I went to just talk to Goose on a rainy day. He said he was feeling kind of worried and he really think I would have something I could trust. But the trust is all worth it. He fell in love with me out of nowhere and started dancing happily. I couldn't even help but wonder, is he really acting like a silly goose? Or is he just acting like a chicken? I believe his name is Goose because he acts like a goose. When I went to talk to Bob today, he was a little angry that I actually never spoke to him, but oh well, it was a memory at least. But I really shouldn't even believe that I'm facing my own set of problems. I really don't even get it. I get the most of my dangers in my life. I'm facing a problem in my own life. Why would Bob ever say that? Oh, thank you, Bob. Well, when I actually went to go on the beach, I noticed I had a great trick to even get a ball out from the water. It was a glitch that really happened. I was kicking it around, and I went to get a spot where the gyroid is located, and right out of nowhere, the game glitched out, and I got the ball out of the water. Lucky. And when I went to go ahead and go for a little digging and to get some more fossils, but what I found is one of the items I really need to get for my house. And I really am surprised what it would look like. So, I went to my house and decided I have some room left. But, turns out, I was feeling rather lucky about something. It's that I got my very own jukebox. Yes, the jukebox. Must be very well situated. Need to go ahead and get rid of this old radio. And the radio sure be actually not working anymore. Well, it's just about the jukebox that really got me on my nerves because I need to sneeze after this because I'm catching a really bad cold. Oh well, having a jukebox in my room's memory at least. Well, there was finally time when the store opened this morning. I was finally ready to get my own iHeart64 shirt. I was very lucky about that. I love it. Before I ended off this day, I put the iHeart shirt right on the side of my room. Right before my very eyes, it looked like a meme shirt. April 22nd, 2024. Such a silly goose. When I first said that silly goose was starting to act really cheerful, I couldn't help but wonder, how is it that silly gooses these days would ever show up like this? Well, I had no idea and I just would have figured that out on my own. Oh well, it was a memory at least. When I got back to my house, I found myself the R-Wing, which is probably a good thing because the R-Wing is like a very lucky token that I actually got for the Nintendo series. That reminds me of the Star Fox 64 they're advertising. Yep, Star Fox 64. Twice the bits of the 64 bits. I heart 64. When I went to talk to Goose again, he was feeling rather happy about something. As the cars go by, he must have believed that he wanted to hear the honk noises. So, if he's really Goose, I had no other choice but to give him a new catchphrase, just to sell him off. Well, here I did it. I decided to type it in. No way for a catchphrase like the Goose himself. Yep, a catchphrase. That's what I at least wanted to hear from. So, I had no other choice but to go ahead and let his catchphrase be H-O-N-K. Honk. Now he'll be the Goose of our own town. Goose, I'll remember the time when I actually learned Bob that I was facing a problem in my own life.
Bob? I'm facing a problem in my own life.
April 23rd, 2024. The Sellout. Got a really good score of 8,951, which is probably the big score I'm really starting to get. Still working on it though, because I still have some more to do. Good times are good times though. Anyways, when I actually talked to Poncho last night, he was obviously really happy, and nothing in this room to worry about him that much. Well, he was actually starting to tell me something I really wanted to hear. Poncho said that he wanted to sell his own wheelbarrow to me for that amount of money. 2,650 bells he wanted to give me, which is probably a good sellout because, well, I hope the barrel was going to be looking on well. I went to the house and decided to go ahead and take a look at this wheelbarrow thing. Hopefully it will do so well. If not, I would have to give it back to him. I probably just think a wheelbarrow would do. When I went to Phyllis at this time, she was really just Phyllis. Well, Phyllis Diller will always be that way. For a pelican, she will be called the Phyllis Diller. Oh, they don't even know who Phyllis Diller is? Well, I'll just skip it for last. So, I decided to go ahead and give her my actual amount of money as promised. 7,500 bells. That must have been the man's amount of money. I couldn't even help but wonder, will she ever accept that kind of much money that I was actually going to give her? So much what they call it moolah these days. Well, it was about time I actually showed up, just to see how much I would really see Miss Tabby again. Oh, Sally, don't be my actual love. You be the sourpuss I would never even see for a murder cat. Except, murder cats these days really can't keep secrets from me, though. Well, I finally did it. Decided to go ahead and give Opal what she wanted. Opal, I really meant to made for you, but at this time of rate I was looking for all over for you. Here it is. Your shirt. I heart 64, Opal. This will obviously be the new meme next to Ava67. With Opal wearing the I Heart 64 shirt, she will then be called Opal64. Yep, Opal64 will be the next meme out there. Good for her. Then I went up to meet Poncho again, and Poncho is really still happy, still curious, but I asked him about what was happening. Well, here it is. One wheelbarrow that I needed to see, except I already got it. I already sold him the wheelbarrow, but he wants his money back. That's the right amount of money that you're willing to sell out. Why? April 24th, 2024. Enter Opal64. Now I would understand why Goose is actually falling for the Opal64 thing, and everyone's starting to talk about it. Almost everyone. Because I found out that Opal64 is the biggest meme out there. But I decided to go ahead and talk to Goose again. But Goose would actually just tell me anything I have to promise her. Really rather confusing, Goose. Really. Well, when I got back to the beach, I finally met up with Gulliver again, and he was actually telling me that he actually was sailing through the coast of Southeast Asia, where he obviously met up with those lovely tribes of the no wait, that's Avatar. I meant by the tribe where they carry up those lovely poles, those totem poles of Chinese. Chinese dolls were really kept in for most of their ride. Oh, thank you again, Gulliver. Goodbye. See you later. Well, I accidentally woke up Mabel, and she was actually sleeping outside again, which is probably a weird thing to even see that, but how would you ever sleep outside at a time like this? Opal! Well, she came running in. Opal came running in just to see how much she loves her Opal64 shirt. I can't even see that. I Heart 64 is the biggest meme for her. Just to give a little shout out to Slim Kirby with his Ava 67 meme. This Opal64 meme I had in my town is probably the highlight of this entire series. Opal64, everybody. Hashtag Opal64. April 25th, 2024. Squid Game. I went to talk to Opal again, and she was actually feeling really digging into the I Heart 64 shirt. Yeah, see how it is that Opal64 is becoming the biggest trend out there, and everyone has been digging into it. Even a letter from one of her best friends actually came in to get rid of this I Heart 64 thing. Maybe I should do at least the hashtag Opal64 just to get away from this situation. So much better! Yeah. Well, I had to go talk to Marley, and she was pretty actually digging into the lesbian thing. Oh, the lesbians. Mallory and Opal64 are really going on a date together, which I'm really not even sure that would even be the game for us, except when I dug up a pitfall. That was pretty cool. Then I had to go talk to April's main piston himself, Octavian. Yes, Octavian. He was actually starting to play a little game with me, which is actually called the right and left games. I was really starting to dig in for it, and love to see what left and right is. Well, that was the true squid game you'd ever see with your squid, and the squid game out there, that's the biggest squid you can deal with, off the hook. Anyways, now that we finally got a new sweet, delicious meal, we decided to go ahead and develop with our newest treasure. I went to go ahead and get that totem pole that Gulliver gave me, and I was gonna take a look at it. It wasn't even that great, so I had to go ahead and sell it by myself. Selling it is not what I had in mind, though. Before we go ahead and start doing the actual thing, it's really important that I decided to go ahead and get buy myself, one of those wonderful drawers, or a closet, as you mind you. So I went to get the closet and decided to put the accent. Safekeeping. Well, April 26, 2024. A very sly fox. Good grief. Now I understand why this Charlie Brown shirt is actually in the store. Never believed that would be the case. Well, I had to buy it for the meme. Charlie Brown 64. At this point of rate, I decided to put the Charlie Brown 64 here, just to get away with that discouraging and most indevious thing you can really ever do. The Charlie Brown 64 shirt is always going to be the promise, though. Well, it was finally time. Decided to go ahead and talk to a new character that we haven't even met today, Crazy Red. Starting in the black market sale. The market sale is going to be the biggest amount of money that they actually have to sell out. For someone so sly, he is truly the sly fox, with his own tent carrying up the most biggest prices you would never even see on anywhere else. Boy, going to a same price or any sort of price really needs to pay the price. No price would ever be dealt with any price. That's what they actually say. So, I bought one of those items for 6,000 bells. 6,000 bells is what's only one I'm gonna be taking. But, how much will that even case if I really understand how much 600 bells would actually do? But 6,000? Super. Well, it was finally here. I finally get back to the house and decided to put the item right here. The azaleas flowers. Wonderful as through Azalea the Rhino. Well, now we actually got everything taken care of. I decided to talk to Opal64 again, and she's having a strange looking affair when she was handling up the items that she was getting. But Opal64 was being a little too nice. But while that's going on, I found out that Mallory and Rosie are having a fight, and Chow was actually having a good time playing it in with the whole rendition of the hashtag Opal64 thing. Seriously, I never expected Opal would fall in love with me, but this situation of how Rosie started to act, she started to act like Rosie O'Donnell to me. That's probably the name she was obviously getting for Rosie O'Donnell. I started calling her Rosie O'Donnell because it was the biggest thing you would ever see her do. Even though she's a cat, I would actually believe I would just let her watch Tarzan with me and just see how funny the characters are. Just to see the animated Disney one, of course. Well, at least the animated Disney one will understand. Except, now you obviously think I would obviously do that because I decided to go ahead and just put in the name what she's gonna call me. Rosie, you are gonna call me my actual name. Not Drift, but Mama. Big Mama. Mama. Understand? Ah, no you didn't. No you didn't. That's all you ever think of. Rosie O'Donnell that would actually say that. But Rosie the cat, she's gonna be a big winner. Oh, Mallory, you didn't even need to disappoint. Not even for them. But don't ever make Miss Opal angry, though. She's angry whenever Chow just punks in like that. Chow, you deserve the pitfall trap when I see you. April 27, 2024, Rosie O'Donnell. The biggest thing would obviously have a short day, but the Rosie O'Donnell thing I was actually mentioning by, she really is gonna kick in as much as I can really kick her butt against it. But the Rosie O'Donnell thing is starting to become the meme for me. I waited outside to see where Rosie O'Donnell is, and right before my very eyes, she was there. Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell was right there before me. Ah! No, you didn't! No, you didn't! That's what I always think of her saying that whenever she snaps at me. Well, her snapping at me was obviously the biggest thing you would ever see her do. But, whenever she just says that, it obviously means something to me. As I go ahead and close out the video for today, as I actually mentioned before, it will be a little shorter than usual. Thank you all for watching as I wait for Rosie the cat just to wink in for everything and, hey, get back here! Come on! I wanted to see how much you have a smile. Well, this has been Driflooney signing out for this week's diary, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time for week 4 of Animal Crossing Diaries. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and...
Que mi o mi mi que mi o mi o mi que o mi na mi o mi que o mi na o mi que mi o mi que na mi o mi na o mi o mi o na o na mi que o mi que mi o mi que mi o mi que o mi na mi o mi que o mi na o mi que mi o mi que na mi o mi na o mi o mi o na o na mi que o mi que mi que mi o mi que mi o mi que o mi na mi o mi que o mi na o mi que mi o mi que na mi na mi o mi na o mi o mi o